Hi, welcome to the Canuck Union Lines. In today's video I'm responding to comments from past videos where I've been asked about the buildings on the layout, especially the tower blocks, which you can see behind me at Canuck. I'll review these and let you know where we acquired them from. One of the features of the Canuck Union Lines is the city street facing Canuck Union Station. As you can see, this is a row of tower blocks, nicely compressed into the space available without looking too high, too long, just right against the depot. The kits are an assortment by several manufacturers: custom model railroads, Lunde Studios, and imagine that laser art, or ITLA. On this section of the street, looking left to right, the first, third and fourth buildings are the St Paul building by CMR. In each case the sections have been put together in different combinations with an extra 4-storey section added in for good measure. The other buildings, the second one from the left, is the CMR Merchants Bank and Trust Company with a scratch-built roof to give it a bit more a distinctive look. The fifth from left is the Lunde Chadwick Tower. The sixth from left is the CMR Merchant Bank and Trust Company again. And finally we have the CMR Gas and Electric building, which has a triangular footprint. Again, working from the left, behind the Gas and Electric building there's another CMR Gas and Electric building, this time but with a slightly different configuration. But across the road we've got the Lunde Temple Tower, which as you can see is in 3 sections. Then we've got the Lunde Chadwick Tower again, the CMR Railroad Headquarters building, which is based on the Baltimore and Ohio headquarters in Baltimore. And to the right we've got the Charles building by CMR. This is the most modern building on the layout. Across the street we've got ITLA's Sherwood building. Away at the right hand end of Canuck, behind the Sherwood building, we have Al's Victory Service Station by Walthers, and behind that Campbell Scale Models 10 Stamp House. It looks a bit out of the way, but it fills the gap. Down at the depot, in the little park under the viaduct, we have the old schoolhouse by Petite Properties, their little acorn schoolhouse. The toilet block has been separated out, and to the right we've got a diner by either DPM or Walthers, I can't remember which. The canopies are made up from bits by Ratio. Panning round to the depot, the main building is DPM's Wilhelmi Mercantile building, while the overbridge and access to the platforms is a scratch-built affair. Again, canopies put together by putting bits of parts, and the Union Station sign I think is by Blair Line, although it's not currently on their list. The Rail Express building is part of a Walthers freight house kit, and further to the left we have another Sherwood Tower. To the left of that we've got Walthers Cornerstone Hardware Furniture Company building, and the factory is a combination of Metcalfe buildings and other buildings that we picked up in our travels at model railway exhibitions. Back over the tracks we've got an assortment of buildings, including a gatehouse by Metcalfe, some DPM kits, some by Walthers, some by Kestrel, and I think there's a Ratio chimney in there as well. And then panning right We've got another Wilhelm's Mercantile building by DPM, and a scratch-built cinema, Pacific Cinema. Then we're back at the St Paul building. Tucked away on the wrong side of the tracks between the Sherwood building and the small park, and a couple of more small shop buildings by DPM or Walthers or both. Away at the right hand end of the depot, we've got a kit by ITMA again. This is the Palton Tower that was sited on the Canada Southern, formerly part of New York Central and then part of Conrail. Back at the main part of the depot on the High Line, you'll see that there's a canopy over the platform. This was built of pieces we had in the spares box. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of the layout with a running session.